MavSocial is a powerful tool to manage all your social media channels in one place. The app gives you full control of your social media accounts along the whole social media process, from uploading and curating content in the digital library to composing posts in the Post Manager, where you can also schedule posts and view them in a calendar so you can keep track of your posting frequency easily. Once your posts have been posted to all your social media channels, get live analytics on how your posts are performing using the reporting feature. In this video,
If
I'm
at
going
any
to guide
time,
you through
you can also
MavSocial
find
and show
our
you how
help
to
guide
create,
by clicking the
schedule,
question
and
mark
publish
icon
posts
in the
easily
top right
across
corner.
all your social media accounts. So let's start with the digital library. Here we can store all the files we want to use for our social media channels. We can upload images, videos, audio, and even 360-degree videos. All the images are meta tagged using AI technology for easy access. This really helps keep everything we need in one place and to streamline workflow. Once our files are uploaded into the digital library, the MavSocial app will analyze the files and show you information and data about the file. If we look at this picture, we can see the format, file size, and importantly, the social media networks that will support this file. As you can see, I can use this image for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. However, if our file size was greater than the 3 MB file size limit for Twitter, for example, we would not be able to upload it to Twitter, and we therefore would not see the Twitter icon here. The same applies to videos. Here we would see key information and data about the video, and the social media networks that can support them. This makes it very easy to see if our pictures and videos are the right size, format, and length for each social media platform. Now that the files we want to upload are in the digital library, we can start to write a post. So let's head over to the Post Manager to begin. This is where we are going to draft our post. At the top you will see an icon containing the letter M, and to the right of it, all our social media platforms. The M tab is our master post, where we will compose our post for it to be copied across to the post editors for all our other social media platforms. In Post Manager, we can upload images from our digital library, upload images locally, or browse from a selection of stock images to include on our post. MavSocial supports publishing of both single and multiple image posts for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, with LinkedIn multi-image publishing to be released shortly. So after selecting our images, let's write something in our post. We can also add a link to our post by pasting the desired link into this box. MavSocial will produce a shortened version of the link, so we don't waste our precious character limit on large web links. We can amend the content for each social media channel later. The master post is merely the draft from which the contents are copied across to each channel. So let's now amend our post for each social media channel, starting with Facebook. If we hover over the Facebook icon, we can add the Facebook pages we wish to publish this post to by checking the boxes. Now, let's click on the Facebook icon to edit our Facebook post. We can see that all our content from our master post is copied across, and we can preview what the post will look like when we publish it to Facebook. Just as we did with the master post, we can add or remove images, links, or change the post content specific for each platform, and view those changes in the preview on the right-hand side. Since we've already drafted the post in the master post, there isn't much left to change. But here we can tag Facebook pages by simply adding an @ symbol and beginning to type the page we wish to tag. We can also tag a location by searching the location in this box. You'll notice how similar this search tag function is to Facebook's native environment. Once we are happy with our Facebook post, we can select whether we would like to utilize Facebook post targeting and edit the interests, demographics, and languages of the audiences we're trying to target. If you currently utilize Facebook targeting, this process will be identical to the Facebook native environment. If you do not currently use Facebook targeting, you do not need to worry about this. But if you decide you'd like to learn more about it at a later date, you may follow the link to Facebook's guide. Let's move on to Twitter. To choose which Twitter account we would like to publish to, we simply hover over the Twitter icon and check the boxes of the accounts we would like to post to, just as we did for Facebook. Now, if we decide we didn't want to use the same pictures as we used for Facebook, we can move them or change them either using the digital library, upload a file locally, or select a picture from MavSocial's extensive range of stock images. Using the built-in Stock Images tool, we can search for any particular image we want to use. So let's look for a picture of a bulldog, for example. I like the look of this picture. If we click on the image, we can find out more information about it, including where the image comes from, how many views and downloads this particular picture has had, and who uploaded it. All the images in the stock image library are free to use. I've decided I want to download this image of the bulldog, so we're going to click on the image and press download. If we now press the refresh button beside the Twitter account name, it will update the preview so we can see what the post will look like when it's posted to Twitter. We will then proceed to do the same process for Tumblr, LinkedIn, and Instagram. MavSocial also allows you to create Instagram hashtag groups for you to insert into your future Instagram posts with just a few clicks. To create a new group, we just go to Settings and Instagram Hashtags. Then click Add to add a new group of hashtags. When we go back to our post, we can see that the hashtag group will paste all the hashtags we just put into the group we created with just a few clicks. While multiple image Instagram posts can be scheduled in MavSocial, they cannot be published directly from MavSocial on desktop due to Instagram's API restrictions. These restrictions apply to all social media management software. Fortunately, MavSocial has created a solution to this by introducing the MavSocial mobile app, which allows you to simply publish the post after scheduling it on desktop. You don't need to worry about posting to Instagram via MavSocial either, as we are official Instagram partners. So don't worry, your account is safe. So when we have finished creating our post, we can go back to the master post and press Publish, which will immediately post to all the selected social media accounts shown below. We can press Draft, which will save our post as a draft in the campaign planner, or we can choose to schedule this post to automatically post at a given date and time by pressing the little calendar icon here. Here we can choose which day we want to publish the post, for example 5 days from now, and at which time and time zone. Let's post it at 5 p.m. GMT. This makes it easy to publish at the perfect time and day to get the most engagement and reach from your audience. We can also opt for an email notification when your post goes live. When we've decided on the date and time to publish, we can go ahead and press Schedule. We'll have a notification pop up on the right-hand side of the screen informing us that our posts have been scheduled. Of course, just as we amended the post for each channel, it is also possible to schedule posts separately for each platform. If, for example, we would like our Instagram post to go out at 5 p.m. on a Tuesday and our Facebook post at 11 a.m. on a Thursday. This is just done by scheduling the post under each social media network tab, rather than under the master post. We can see all our completed, draft, and scheduled posts in the campaign calendar view. This also helps to see how often we are posting and help us keep consistent with our social media posting. All scheduled posts will appear in grey. You can see the posts we scheduled together a moment ago here. Our completed posts are green, and any saved drafts will appear in orange. We can view these posts by clicking on them. We'll see the post pop up, and from here we can view, delete, or edit the post. Scheduling and posting with MavSocial is that easy. When our post has finally gone live, we can respond to comments, retweets, messages, and more from the social inbox. Here we will be able to see any actions taken by our audience, including messages and mentions for us to respond to without ever leaving the MavSocial environment. This is particularly useful if we have customers message us with questions about our product or service, and ensures that we won't miss any or leave any frustrated customers unanswered. We can choose to filter the type of action, whether it be a message, a comment, or we were mentioned by someone else. We can also filter by social media networks, or view all the actions from our entire audience altogether. Let's respond to some of these actions in our social inbox. Here we have a message on Facebook. We can see the customer's message, and we can respond to it here without leaving MavSocial, including attaching files from our digital library or computer, and even inserting emoticons. So we're going to reply to the customer's message here. When we have responded to this message and resolved the customer's question, we can press the checkbox on the social inbox item, and the action will be moved from our incomplete folder to our completed folder. For pro, business, and enterprise users, we can see what people are saying about us or our brand using social listening. This function allows us to search social media networks for keywords or key phrases in posts updating in real time. For example, if we wanted to see what people are saying about MavSocial, we could use the keywords like MavSocial or social media management. Then we would be able to see all the Twitter and Facebook posts containing these keywords or key phrases to help us understand our audience. This function is not available on the MavSocial Advanced plan, however. MavSocial is a powerful tool for businesses and agencies to fully control social media channels and streamline workflow. See what MavSocial can do for you and your business, and try it for free today, starting with your 14-day free trial.